Hey,
Stole.
sir, I'm recording you. Let go of the
Go
man's
ahead.
neck.
Record.
Let go of his neck. He's not going
Stole
anywhere.
the bike right out
Sir,
of a friend of mine's yard.
Let go of his sir. Let go of his neck. Let go of his neck. Okay, you're fine. You ain't gotta hold his neck,
no, I
sir.
didn't touch it. I did touch it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I did touch it. For real, I did touch it.
Yeah, one of this kid over here, one of his friends stole a bike right out of a friend of mine's yard. Okay, my address is 2143 South 25th Street.
Don't try.
Yeah, I did touch it. Yeah, I'm for real. I feel on God. I did touch it.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta touch his neck like that, bro. He a kid.
Yeah, right in the middle of the road.
No, he's just a kid.
Just
Hey, do y'all know? Hey, little man.
There's two
Do you know
minutes
his
ago.
people?
There's actually three kids
Go
here.
get his people. Go get his mom or
He
his.
gotta go with us because his mom don't know us.
No, go get his mom or go get somebody that where he lives.
He doesn't know. They don't know us.
I don't know what kind of bike. It's a green one.
Yeah, but he didn't steal it.
But that,
I don't know what you got going on, little man, but he don't need to be grabbing your neck like that.
bike.
How did he get you?
I did touch it though.
I'm saying, how did he grab you?
No, I didn't.
He got me and he on.
He went.
Yeah, he don't got no reason to be grabbing your neck.
What?
In the video, you were actually seeing Robert Allen Walczykowski Sr, 62 years old, grabbing the neck of a 24-year-old special needs black man whom he accused of stealing a green bike from his neighbor's home. But in the video, you can see that the bike is actually blue. Walczykowski is a former Milwaukee public school security personnel at South Division High School, and the man who stopped his vehicle to intervene was called DeAngelo. DeAngelo said that he was driving through the neighborhood and couldn't actually pass through because Walczykowski was in the middle of the street holding this man ransom by grabbing his neck. So DeAngelo say that he stopped his car and decided to start taking a video because he did not know where this situation was going to end up and what was going to happen next. And so when he got out his vehicle, he asked Walczykowski to go ahead and release this guy's neck because he did not think that it was a safe thing to do. And what DeAngelo say that it was not a matter of race, but it was just a matter of human decency, whether the guy that was being grabbed, the neck was blue, purple, or green. It was just a matter of human decency because this was someone who had special needs, and even if he did not have special needs, Walczykowski was calling 911, so DeAngelo did not feel like it was necessary to be grabbing anyone's neck at that point. On Sunday afternoon, the original Black Panthers of Milwaukee and Brown Berets went to Walczykowski's residence at 2143 South 25th Street, on the south side of Milwaukee to protest and serve him an eviction notice. Around 8:45, there was another protest according to the Milwaukee Police Department 911 call log. Myers and Daryl King, rich former two from the original Black Panthers of Milwaukee, have called for police to arrest Walczykowski and for the Milwaukee County District Attorney Office to file criminal charges against Walczykowski Sr., but no charges have yet to be filed. In the next video, you're about to see the protesters wrap up their protest at Walczykowski's home, and they're going to go ahead and interview DeAngelo, who is the guy who intervened as Walczykowski was choking the special needs 24-year-old man.
No, it is pretty okay. Here he go right here. This the dude right here who intervened in this red. Get over here. No, he never came out. And also MPD didn't come out. I did give them a call and request a non-emergency squad so that we wouldn't have to go to the station. We could do it, have everybody meet right here, and I mean, they can file a report and all that. They can talk to dude and then take his ass on. But of course, they didn't send nobody out. So we'll have to go to the station. All right, I don't want to hold y'all too long. Got y'all out here in this rain. But this is one of the family members. They got a couple people with them. So I want you to meet them. Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you for your help. No problem.
What happened after the video ended?
Shit. Basically, I kind of just was standing here. I was waiting because as he called the police, that's why we mainly got off the phone to call the police too on him. Because he was bugging as hell. And I stood here, then I told all of them just to basically just run and get away from him and don't come back this way. At first I was trying to tell him to go get his people, but they was just like, he got to come with me, like trying to get out of there. So I just told him to run and get out of there. And then as soon as they rolled off, then the police came. And I told them, showed them the video, and they was like that they was going to go try to find them to make a police report. They weren't really even trying to hear him. They just basically was like that he was wrong.
Should have took him to jail then.
Right, but they needed him at the time,
So do me a favor and like we was talking about before about how you even came up on the situation and that whole thing.
Right, I was coming on my way back to the house, and as soon as I got here, they was blocking the road. They was on he had him on a bike, and he had his hand. Like, you couldn't ride around it. And then as soon as I seen why they was blocking the street, you just seen him standing in the middle of the street, like, squeezing him, like, where he was, like, his eyes was, like, big as hell. So I'm sitting there, like, what the... And then I see the kids yelling at him. So I just get out, and I tell him, like, bro, let his neck go. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I kind of started recording, because I ain't know what the hell I was jumping into or what they had going on, but I know that shit was... It looked crazy, like, I don't know. I know if that was my kid, it wouldn't have been no video or nothing.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you, for intervening. And like, one of us said, like, people don't typically intervene and stuff like that. But who knows what could have happened to him. You know what I'm saying? If you would have just let that keep going on. So again, with all him terrorizing, all these different incidents he got with his own neighbors, to this incident yesterday, and now he won't come out the house, you know what I mean, and talk to some people who ain't.
And he said he said that he was a retired police officer from up north, and he was saying that he was like, they're not kids, and he was like, some shit that someone was been stealing bikes or so forth. So as soon as they left, I ain't do it for no
Facebook and all that. Yeah.
I just want somebody to do it if that was my kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much going on, especially that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You did see the bike that was here earlier.
Bike. That's what he was talking about. The gray bike been in the yard all day. It was just some kids that grabbed it and started playing with it.
And the other thing we was talking about, as they were talking about the situation, how he was talking like somebody had just stole a bike, but he was actually talking about something old that happened.
Previously happened, yeah. Because he was saying that one of their friends stole a bike a couple of days ago or something like that. And then they all came on that bike. So I was asking him, because at first he got off the bike. He rode one of his friends' bike home. He was holding him on the bike. So I told him to get up, let him go. I got him off of the bike, and I was just telling him to go while he was on foot.
So he left the bike he was on?
No. His other friend got on it.
Okay.
But so, like, at first I'm like, well, one of y'all go get his people. So then he got to, he was so scared he wouldn't run. So I'm like, bro, just get out of here and don't come back over here. He was so scared, and the man was standing by him. So then he got off the bike. So I'm thinking like, okay, he gonna probably run and get away now. But he was scared. So then his friend said, well, take the bike and go home and get your people. So he got on the bike and he rode off. Then they already knew, like, they got their bikes and walked away from him, and then they rolled off. So, but they came on those bikes.
Yeah.
So it was impossible. And the little boy even said, like, they was just over there looking at it. Now, I don't know if they were going to probably swap it out. You know how kids is. But he didn't even get to that point.
Well, like I said, we got family here. You know, we going to go do what we need to do. Again, MPD did not send nobody out. That ain't a big surprise. But we can't, you know, again, man, thank you for intervening because I don't know. Do you know who Corey Stingley is? 16 years old in West Dallas. He went in the store and tried to, he actually tried to buy some, he tried to steal some wine coolers. And he left, he gave them back, tried to leave out the store. 3 white men grabbed him, choked him to death. Called themselves holding him for the police to come and choke him to death, and they refused to file charges on any of them. So,
man, you can hold him. In the police, you say you can restrain any kind of way than holding his neck.
right.
Especially if you're talking about you're a retired police officer. Like, you should know all the steps to that shit, especially dealing with a kid. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody at that age. Like, that's crazy.
Well, you know, again, thank you in particular for being a stand-up citizen and intervening when you see something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know a lot of people think he a kid, but, I mean, he's small, first of all, so he looks like a kid, but he has, you know, special needs, and that's kind of even worse. You know what I'm saying?
And they told me, they came at the little boys talking, and they was trying to protect them. That's all I like, man. I hate to God my son have friends like that. They even came, pulled me to the side and told me, like, what was up with him. So that even made me want to make sure he got home safe. You know what I mean?
All right, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We all out here soggy as hell in the rain.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
The protesters were upset and protesting because Walczykowski is still free, has not been arrested, questioned, or detained as it pertains to choking the 24-year-old special needs man. I found it to be an interesting fact that the Milwaukee police are the ones that were involved with the Jeffrey Dahmer case, and Jeffrey Dahmer was the prolific American serial killer and sex offender who murdered 17 boys between the years of 1978 and 1991, and the Milwaukee police are said to have ignored the calls of Glenda Cleveland between those years, and had they answered her calls as it pertains to the serial killer, some of those boys could have survived. However, please leave me your comments, questions, and also opinions as it pertains to this case.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
Walk me home.
Well, you want to bet what I can do?
I live here, sir.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you're
address?
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood I live in, sir.
Where? But check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long have you
A hell of a
been
lot
living here?
longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none
does
of
that
your
even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living here?
doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
You've been
Get out of my
living here.
face.
You